Welcome to the Juxtaposition podcast. I am your host, Demetrius. Today we got Steven. Say hi.
Hello.
We got Randy. What's good,
Yes,
sir?
sir.
And welcome to the show today. We have a few topics to talk about, but towards the end, we're just going to talk about the podcast and I guess myself streaming on Twitch because we've been doing a lot more of that recently. So we've been enjoying it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's get into it. And I guess first, the biggest thing that happened today, fucking Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, bro. Steve, what do we know?
It's an all cash acquisition, about $70 billion.
God
It's a
damn.
it's a lot of fucking money. Uh, I don't. All right, so it's 68.7 billion all cash deal, and it makes a lot of sense from Activision Blizzard perspective because we talked about it a lot when it was news. All the shit they dealt with, the sexual harassment allegations, the worker strike. It's been a 2021 was a shit year for Activision. Um, and there's no way they're going to get that stank off. So the best way is just to sell. And a lot of times that's enough of a mea culpa for the public because they assume leaders are going to leave and it'll be a new company. Uh, doesn't necessarily mean that. Even if the leaders who were in place when all that shit went down, even if they do leave, they're getting a golden handshake. They're making fucking plenty of money, and they'll wind up somewhere else doing the same shit. So that's all window dressing. Um, from a consumer perspective, I think it's awful. I love the Game Pass, Microsoft Game Pass, the Ultimate Game Pass. That shit is an amazing consumer friendly product, but having all these fucking having 3 or 4 major companies handling all the publishing in the gaming industry is not a good look. You have Take-Two, you have Ubisoft, you have Electronic Arts, EA, you have Microsoft, Sony. Those are the top 5. Microsoft, Sony, obviously they do the hardware as well, Nintendo as well. They do hardware and their first party games are legit. But after that, you have EA, which is garbage, Ubisoft, which puts out the same fucking game every year. Excuse me. And and then you have Take Two, which we haven't had a new game. We haven't had a new entry in GTA since 2013. And NBA 2K has been the same fucking game every year. And I see Steve mentioned Tencent, which is a huge Chinese conglomerate. PUBG, all the fucking mobile games. They're, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of PUBG, so I won't get into Tencent. But it's probably the top 4 when it comes to publishers. They just drop fucking games like crazy. But I don't consider them AAA games really. So that's my little rant. I think it's not consumer friendly for Microsoft to buy Activision. I think when you have a major monopolistic setting in the gaming industry, it's gonna stifle creativity. You're gonna do it the Microsoft way, unless these acquisitions are completely autonomous, which I assume they aren't because that doesn't really happen in big corporations. Dimitri, you and I both know what it's like when you get acquired. You adopt.
I was about to say they always the one of the first things they always say is, yeah, nothing's gonna change much. Your day to day will be basically the same. Then 6 months go by and it's like, all right, we're changing this. You're fired. You're gone. Get fucked.
Yeah.
It just everything
So
changes overnight.
yeah. So you're gonna have to do it the Microsoft way. I don't like it. I think it's anti consumerism in the long run. I understand people getting excited about new, Activision and Blizzard games showing up on Game Pass. That is awesome. You could do that with a license agreement. It doesn't need to be acquired by Microsoft. So that's it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I know people hated. I'm not sure if it's like their CEO. I haven't been like tuned into this shit, but that Bobby guy, Bobby Kotick, I think you say it. That's how you say it. But basically, he's like making way too much money and simultaneously not doing anything. And I know people are wanting him gone, and they have been wanting him gone forever. But I did see today from IGN on Twitter they had like an inside source or some shit, and apparently that guy will be leaving once the acquisition is like finalized and the I guess they shake hands or whatever. But people are finally gonna get what they want when with that guy leaving. Hopefully, with him leaving, it'll be a much better, I don't know, work environment. But then again, I don't really know how Microsoft has been treating the companies that they've acquired. I haven't really heard anything about that, but I don't know. There hasn't been any scandals out of that, so that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely wait and see. And this may I may be way off base. This may be fucking awesome. I hope I'm wrong. I know when you have like the one thing that I can compare it to is how Disney bought up fucking everything. They bought up Marvel, Star Wars, 20th Century Fox, and from from a fan perspective, it was cool to see the crossovers and see, I know The Simpsons had a crossover with Disney characters, you know, the Marvel universe expanded, Star Wars references and fucking everything. That's cool, but it's really, again, it's anti-consumerism. Like, we have one studio producing every fucking hit, whether it's a video game now or it's a movie now. It just it's not a good it's not good, guys.
I know you say it's not good, but that also means, or I don't know what does it really mean for us though, as like the consumers? Because I feel like it could be good with because I think with the acquisition of Activision Blizzard, that would mean Call of Duty, I assume, would be a Microsoft exclusive again, where we would get like the early beta or early release and DLC specific to the console and shit like that. So I don't know. I feel like it won't be that bad.
Well, you're not really seeing what I'm assuming is part of Steve's point. Like those studios now answer to someone else. You know what I'm saying? So like the games that they were making, yeah, they'll continue making them, but they're not gonna be the same. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
Like they're all gonna have that like Microsoft flavor, I guess. So
Yeah.
like yeah, we're probably gonna get a shit ton of content for Game Pass. So as a casual, I'm fucking fine with it. It's not gonna affect me. But like if like my favorite game was a fucking Activision game, I probably would be pretty pissed right now. Like Bethesda, uh, I guess. I mean, like I can't stress enough. I am a fucking casual gamer, but I do like Fallout and I like Elder Scrolls. So like that was a little mixed for me. It was really cool to see all those Bethesda games on Game Pass, but at the same time, like I said, like they have to answer to Microsoft now. And again, I mean, I since I am casual, I don't fully understand how it all works either. But it sounds to me that like having a longer chain of command is not usually a good thing.
I agree.
And I mean, I'm thinking long term as well. If EA and Microsoft are buying up every indie developer that comes up, it ends up being an EA product in the long run, and it's going to be done the EA way with microtransactions. We haven't seen that shit with Microsoft, and I could be wrong. They may buy these companies and give them complete autonomy, and they can do shit exactly how they want to on their own terms. I've never seen an acquisition go that way because that's not why they do it. But maybe Microsoft is thinking outside the box, and these companies will be able to do it the way they want to, and and as they want to with the creativity side of things, and have their own deadlines, have their own expectations, their own quality control, and everything will be fine. It's again, it's wait and see, but I'm very wary of it.
It's very interesting. I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens, but I don't want anyone to be like fucked over. I want them to be able to make the stuff that they want to make still.
And all that to say is this may be a fucking awesome thing for the employees because obviously they weren't fucking happy with the culture that Blizzard and Activision had cultivated over the last 5 or 10 years. So, it could be a great thing, for the employees. Maybe they're excited. I know, like you mentioned, the CEO was hugely unpopular from our perspective, and I don't think he was very popular from an employee perspective. So it could all be a big positive overall for everyone.
Yeah, I mean they're not really losing anything. Like I don't know. I feel like with the acquisition, it's a win, or mostly just for like I don't know morale, culture.
Yeah.
It may hurt
Yeah.
them in the long run, but I don't know. The people probably feel a lot safer.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got anything else to say on this?
No, no, I think I'm I'm happy for the employees there. I'm hoping this is all positive for them. Consumer, I'm nervous, but I'm optimistic that we'll just continue to see the Game Pass library grow with quality content. And I hope fucking Sony gets off their ass and puts out a competitor to Game Pass.
Dead
That's it.
ass.
I'm done.
All right. Well, next, we got a trailer for what'd you call it, Steve? The gritty Fresh
Yeah,
Prince called Bel-Air
the
recently.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw, I think I saw it on Reddit, like someone posted. I'm like, what the fuck? This can't be real. I thought there's no way because the classic 90s Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is that's the 90s sitcom. That's the most 90s sitcom ever. And it's fucking beautiful and perfect and I love it. So, I don't want anyone to touch it. But that trailer looks fucking good.
It
And
does.
I'm excited for it. I don't know. I think February 13th, so we're a little less than a month away. Um, I'm I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm optimistic again, but I'm a cynical asshole. So I don't know. I can definitely see it being complete hot garbage.
Yeah. I didn't want to believe
Oh,
it. What?
sorry. One last thing. I hope around like the fifth episode they replace Aunt Vivian and no one fucking mentions
Yeah.
it.
They already have
All right,
another
go ahead.
actor ready. But I was gonna say like I thought it was fake because like 2 years ago I sent you or in our Discord the trailer for a Fresh Prince reboot, and you're like, no, that's fake, that's fan made, and I was sad. So when I seen this, I was like, yeah, it's just making the rounds again. But no, this is fucking legit. And like you said, the trailer looks so fucking good. Like it's so gritty and like modern and shit. And I feel like I mean, I don't know how much people watch TV now, but I feel like the youth could use some a show they can relate to, like the Fresh Prince used to for other kids back in that time, because
Yeah,
it
but
I
tackled so many real issues while simultaneously being, like you said earlier, a '90s sitcom.
yeah. Go ahead, Rand.
It's crazy. I am like totally different on it. I fucking loved the original. I'd watch it every single night on Nick at Night. Like basically for my entire time in middle school and a little bit into high school. Like this looks so fake to me. Like the fake trailer that came out a few years ago. Like this just felt like that. And it's way too cinematic looking. Like it looks incredible, but whenever I'm reminding myself of the source material, it's not even fucking close. Which I get that they're not trying to be the same. Like I think it was Fuller House. I think that they tried to do like the traditional like sitcom style. I never really watched Full House, so I didn't watch Fuller House either. But like I'm not saying that that's like how they had to do it, but it just looks so. fucking different. It's like made me like uneasy. Like I was just telling Steve, everyone in the fucking show is attractive. Like like why the fuck does Uncle Phil look like that?
Uncle Phil looks
Like
like he could be his brother, bro. He is
I'm
young as
telling you,
hell.
dude, he's young and fit as fuck, which there's nothing wrong with, obviously. But like Uncle Phil, heavy set, lovable, soft motherfucker. But like this dude is not that. Like Carlton does not look like Carlton. I mean, obviously, the actors are gonna be different, but like that doesn't even look like a fucking Carlton, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't know, man. It's so unsettling. Like like you said, it's so gritty. It's gonna be a drama. They've made that clear. Will Smith himself said that it was gonna be a drama. So I mean, I knew what I was getting into whenever I began to watch the trailer. But maybe I'm just not a huge fan of dramas. Like it could just be that. Like it was so serious and everything, which again doesn't mean that it's bad. I'm not a huge fan of dramas, I guess. I'm going to watch it regardless, and I'll probably enjoy it. But the entire time, I'm gonna be thinking, like, man, like, why couldn't Will Smith just like make another show or something? Like,
Well,
why does this have to be Bel-Air? Like, why does this? You know what I'm saying?
he was inspired by that fan made trailer that Dimitri was
Yeah,
sending out, which
yeah, I know.
obviously, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe it triggered something, or maybe they're just fucking milking it because nostalgia is $1 billion industry and everyone's on the '90s nostalgia right now.
Yeah,
But I'm thinking like the world right now is pretty fucking gritty as it is, and maybe we need more escapism and not necessarily something dark and gritty, especially trading in on something that all of us grew up really enjoying. Like that show, without giving too much of my personal away, that show is very important to me. The original Fresh Prince, for a specific reason, for someone that is close to me. So it always inspires something emotional from me. So for us to now have something that is in its name and using the original characters is, I don't know. I'm excited because it looks good, but if it sucks, it's gonna leave me feeling pretty shitty.
You just don't want it to be tarnished. You want
Yeah,
to remember
yeah,
it for like the shit that made you happy.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Have you guys watched Cobra Kai? Steve just dropped it in the Twitch chat.
No, but I have heard that it's like the best comeback of a old show like ever or
Yeah,
old
so
movie.
it's the Karate Kid television
yeah,
series, and it it's not a reboot, which I think makes a big difference. Like if this was a continuation, and even Fuller House is a continuation, I think. I've never watched it
yeah.
either, but
It is.
it's
Kelsey watched it.
a, yeah, a reboot and a continuation are really fucking different. So,
Yeah,
I mean, maybe that's what they should have done with Bel Air. That you can have it darker, more serious in tone, but it's a continuation of the original series.
Do we have
yeah.
any
I
idea what Jazzy Jeff is gonna look like? Was he shown?
Yeah, we saw he was in the trailer. I think. Uh, yeah. I think he was driving Will around in the car.
Hell yeah. His ass better be getting thrown out of the house. Dead ass.
They're not gonna do any of that shit, man. I know that they're not.
I
Like,
wish it would
dude, that
stay
was
a
such a
comedy.
funny show. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're switching it way up. It's so cinematic. It's a drama, not a comedy. Like, they're doing so much different stuff. Like, it looks like the way that they were like shooting and everything. Like, it looks like just like any generic new drama.
It should look
Like, it
like a
looks
Jordan
so
Peele
generic.
film.
Yeah, like it just looked so fucking normal, like plain, I guess. I don't know. Like whenever the original show, it was very fucking unique.
Yeah, that's true.
It was
Uh,
like I wonder, or I don't know, because in the OG, like it was real sometimes, like but 90% of the time it was a comedy, like but when they did have those real like hard hitting episodes. It was
Why
like
don't
a
they want
one
me,
and
man?
Yeah, that
exactly.
fucking
That fucked
that
me up, and I had a father, bro. Like,
Yeah,
but like
I get it.
it was like a one and done episode, and then like that it was just kind of it. But like when they hit on something, it was like it hit. But like I don't want the whole show to be
very
fucking
special episode.
yeah,
It's serious.
I
It's
don't
gonna
want
be
the whole
serious as
show to
fuck.
be about Will fucking escaping the ghetto and shit. Like,
That's all it's gonna be, man. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm being way too harsh. The show isn't even out yet. Like I said, I'll watch it. If I enjoy it, I'll keep watching it. If I don't enjoy it, I'll fucking stop because I don't want it to sour my thoughts of not just the original show, but of Will Smith himself because he's fucking behind this shit. So like, I don't know. I guess I'd consider myself a Will Smith fan. I've never
Will Smith
gone out
hard.
of my way to watch anything of his other than obviously Fresh Prince. I mean, but I've watched a solid handful of his movies. I've always liked him, so I hope that it's successful.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch the whole thing, bad or not.
Oh, I'm not. I cannot do that. I don't have enough time as it is. I cannot commit to a shit show. So
And
Yeah,
a show,
y'all know I like bad entertainment, so it's gonna be for me, I'm sure. We need to get
yeah.
Ryan to watch it so we can have a full debate on
Well,
stream.
I'm gonna wait for Ryan's opinion, and then I'm gonna take the opposite opinion.
Like what
Just
I love how Ryan comes in with it with his like comeback or not comebacks, but his opinions on like bad media. Like when the Matrix dropped, we were all talking about it and like kind of having a good time, giving long posts about like why this is bad, why this was good, how this went, how that went. And then he'll come in, post a one liner and be like, the Matrix sucked. It
he,
was the
he
worst movie
gave
I've ever seen.
he gave specific reasons. That was the problem. Like he actually backed it up with like I'm like shit. Maybe I didn't like it. I thought I enjoyed it, but fuck.
Yeah, you liked it at face value, but then once you think about it, you're like, wow, that it's dog shit. Because like
Yeah,
I can like something, but I have a really hard time telling you why I liked it.
but and that's fine. Like you should be able to enjoy it for what it is. If you had fun with it, that's all that fucking matters. You know, that's really where I landed with the Matrix. Like it wasn't life changing. I'm not going to go back to it. It's not an all timer, but for the 2 hours and whatever I watched it, I had fun, and that's all
Yeah,
that fucking matters.
it was a blast to watch, but like you literally have to turn your brain off because it like once you start thinking, you're like, hold the fuck up. Why is he? Why is John Wick in this movie and why is he using force fields and shit? Because that's all he did for the last hour of the movie. But like you
And
can
you
just
can
watch
ruin
it.
it for you're gonna ruin it for Randy. He may watch it in the next 15 or 20 years.
Yeah. But
Yeah, I mean, for Bel Air, I'm gonna watch it. I'll give it 2 or 3 episodes, and it's either gonna hook me or I'm gonna pretend it doesn't exist.
yeah, it'll be a hot topic for a while when it drops because it's like you said, it's either going to be good or it's going to be bad, and if it's bad, it is going to get fucking ran through on Twitter and Reddit, and we'll have some content to consume and hatred
Yeah,
and all that shit.
but to that point, like I think it's exclusively streaming on Peacock, and I don't know anyone that has Peacock.
Yeah, that was a bad move. They should have put that shit on like HBO or I don't know. There's like Peacock. What the fuck is Peacock? Throw that shit on
Money.
Hulu.
NBC
NBC.
Peacock, but they probably offered the largest sum of money.
Well, I think NBC owned the original Fresh Prince, so they got first
Oh,
dibs on that
Oh,
shit.
okay. I was
Yeah.
not aware of that.
Yep.
well,
That's where
damn.
first run it was on NBC, so I'm sure that it was one of their IPs, so they're trying to cash in on that shit.
Yeah, nobody knows what Peacock is, but this will make Peacock known. So that I
Maybe
guarantee that's it.
You know
people are
why
gonna get
I
free out and hurry up and stream that shit and then cancel it.
Dead ass.
I watch it. The only reason I know about Peacock is because that's where Psych, like they've been releasing movies of Psych, and I love that stupid show. That show rules.
Hell is Psych.
You don't know what Psych is?
I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you a thing about it.
Like psychic.
Yes. Yeah, it was a I think it was a mid 2000s show that was on USA
Like
about
That's So Raven.
what?
Like That's So Raven. She's psychic. She can see in the future.
Basically, yeah, it's the same shit, just it's a dude instead of a young girl. No, it's basically a procedural, so it's one of those turn your brain off type shows, but it was a comedy and it was fucking hilarious. I definitely recommend watching a couple episodes.
It was a procedurally generated show, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Steven Chat said a roguelike comedy.
I don't know how you guys don't know what the fuck Psych is.
You are
so
older than us,
I saw commercials of it, but I never watched it. Like if I saw a show that was coming out on like USA or Spike TV or
No, let me tell
A and
you, the
E.
CW. What if that
Fuck the
shit came out on the
CW.
CW?
No, it's hot garbage if it's on CW, just automatically.
Bro,
TNT.
Yeah, TNT and USA are basically the same fucking.
Fucking FX. FX, they got the movies.
That's what I was thinking of.
Bro, I miss
FX,
Spike TV.
FX had good stuff on it.
Yeah, Spike.
Spike TV was hard, bro. They had Mansers late at night.
Dude, Mansers was good. What is it, 100 Ways to Die or 1,000 Ways to Die?
1,000 Ways to Die,
Yeah.
bro. That shit was hard.
That shit was terrible, but it was entertaining.
They had
good.
I think I don't was it Spike TV that had like the tattoo shows and shit like that too?
Sounds like some edgy shit.
I think that was on like
Ink Masters,
fucking Discover or one of those shows or one of those channels, and then everyone copied it, like History and fucking Spike. Everyone just copied that shit. Everyone had their own version of it.
Hey, bro, you remember Shark Week?
Oh yeah, Shark Week.
Shark Week was hard.
Participated.
What's wrong with you, man?
I feel like it's just a shark, buddy.
Sharks are cool.
Sharks are cool.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you see one, you see them all.
You know, I went to I brought my kids to the aquarium over the weekend, and penguins and sharks were the things I seeked out. And every time.
I know
they are cool.
I know what aquarium you're talking about, and the penguin exhibit makes me sad.
It was good. It was good this time. I know what you're talking about, but it wasn't bad. Those penguins were having fun.
What is the last letter of the city that this is in? Can you tell me that? You said A?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm not aware of this facility, but okay.
Did they have the otters out?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? When I went back in June, I think we may have went too early in the day or something, but they didn't have the fucking otters out, bro. I was pissed. That was the only reason I went. That otters are my favorite animal, and they were just gone. I was so fucking mad.
Yeah, I understand. That's what I feel. That's the penguins for me. I've gone there and the penguins weren't out, and it ruined my whole trip.
Yes, bro. And their gift. Last thing I'll say about this before we fuck around and dox our location, but their gift shop fucking sucks. They used to have like plushies and toys and jewelry and shit, but now they subbed it all out for fucking t-shirts and stuff.
Like, there's 2 gift shops.
Oh, I know, they both suck.
I ended up dropping $50 on a shirt, so I fell for it.
On a single shirt?
It was a hoodie.
Oh, okay. So that's okay.
Yeah, I think I would have been fine with getting a shirt if they had an otter one, but they didn't, so I was angry.
I got an otter box. I
don't get it.
The same. But
oh yeah, Steve. Yeah, fucking. Do Android motherfuckers even use otter boxes?
I have an otter box on mine right now. Yes, we do.
Okay.
All right.
I bought a phone. I bought an Android phone.
I saw that.
The sleeper build.
Dude, listen to me. That I am so loving this fucking phone. I'm not exaggerating even in the slightest. Over the past couple days, I have used that phone more than I have my like $1,400 phone. Like, uh, I spent $20 on a brand new Android phone. It's a terrible Android phone. Like, I mean, relatively speaking, but $20. It's a Samsung. I can't even remember what the name of it is. But I was watching reviews on it after I purchased it to kind of uh like confirm my thoughts on like, wow, this is not terrible. And that's what all of the reviews are saying. They're like, yeah, for $150, this is not a bad buy. You could do worse. I'm like, gosh, $150 is what this phone like originally was, and it dropped like last year or something. So I don't know what the hell happened in the last year to make it drop in price and then go on clearance. Because right now I'm finding them online for $50 all day, and it was in the clearance section of a Target for $20. So I bought it, bought a couple of emulators, and I put an iOS launcher on it, so now it looks like an iPhone, and it's fucking churning along. It runs obviously the easy stuff like Game Boy and Game Boy Advance, but it is also running DS games, which I was pretty surprised for $20.
You got to get was it PPSSPP? The emulator is
There's
pretty
I've
badass.
had that emulator. There's no way it's gonna run PSP games on that bitch.
I mean, it might run Persona 3 Portable. That shit's literally just a slideshow.
Yeah, it probably will, and that game is good.
Wait,
Yeah.
you have that good emulator, don't you? You're just
Yes,
toying around
but
with this one?
yeah, exactly. And that good one, since it is good and I paid real life money for that, uh, I don't really want to fuck it up. So I almost never take it out like ever. It's literally been sitting in my drawer. But this little Android, I'll take, wherever. Like it's insane, dude. I freaking love it so much. I've reminded myself that I kind of did like Android because I used to have one. I used to hate iPhones, but I still much, 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 much prefer it. But Androids are pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, you go to XDA and see if you can flash a custom ROM on it.
I'm not going to do that.
The
I'm
whole
like
point.
I've done enough. I have done enough tinkering to that little thing. I don't want it to blow up.
It can
It's
handle
20
much more.
bucks. I'll spot
I
you
know.
20 bucks if you do.
Well, the thing is, like I'll never be able to find it again. I feel like if I ever find another one, I'm just here at this right now. From this point forward, if I ever find another $20 smartphone, I'm just buying it. Like however many of them that there are,
See if
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
turn it
go.
into a Linux machine.
There you go.
Again, I'm not gonna do that.
Come on. Do it, pussy.
I like if I find more of those, like if I find like a stack of like 10 of those, I'll buy all 10 and I'll just have uses for them. Like I might make one of them like I don't know, like a smart controller for some of my like smart home devices. Like I'll just like mount it on my wall and have it like control my fucking lamps or some shit.
It'd be a
I don't know.
perfect thing to have connected to like an Alexa or like a Google Home like speaker or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, there was also um I think the literal biggest like Google Nest Hub that they make, they had it there for fucking like $49.
Oh
Brand new
shit.
still, obviously. This was at Target. I think originally it was or it was on sale for $100 and it was marked 50% off on clearance. So $50. I found that and then those two phones and then some dude overheard me talking about it because I had a friend with me, and I was like explaining him like, "Bro, this is a good deal, man. I need to get these phones, whatever." And I picked up one of them, and then the guy came up. He's like, "Did you say there's a $20 phone over here?" And I showed it to him. He's like, "Dude, I gotta get this and put emulators on." I was like, "That's what I'm doing." So, and then he saw the speaker, and his fucking girlfriend wanted it. So, point is, crazy ass deals at Target, man. Check out the clearance
Yeah, let me
area.
know.
Huh?
I was gonna say next time you go there, let me know if you see any more of those Google Nest shits. Cause like I recently got the Google Home or Google Nest like mesh system for my home to replace my was it Linksys Velop Velop Velop? I don't know, mesh system that was dog shit, and this shit has been spectacular. I'm considering swapping ecosystems, bro. Like it's that fucking good. Google shit is so easy to like get into and manage and shit. It's insane.
Because they want to get into your ass. That's why I
They
don't
want
like
my
Yep.
it.
my sweet data.
And then,
Yep.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I have all Apple products. That way, only
Smart.
Apple can steal all
Smart.
of my data.
I only get pimped out by one conglomerate.
Yeah, because I like their logo better.
Shit.
Is it time for our final topic?
Yes.
Well, actually, before we get to that, I'm thinking about the emulators, man. I see that the Steam Deck is still on target to ship at the end of next month, and that's what I'm holding off. I'm not buying anything. My cousin was messaging me about a couple like they're basically it's a Switch knockoff. It's in the form factor of a Switch, but it's just an emulator, and it looks fucking badass, and it's premium. It's like aluminum case, but I cannot justify dropping $200 when I already got the Steam Deck pre-ordered, and hopefully it fucking actually ships.
Oh,
Um,
nice. I didn't know you'd actually bought one.
yeah, I pre-ordered it. They take $5 and then they charge you when it actually ships, but it saves your spot.
Yeah. Do you have a use for it, or are you just getting it because it's cool?
I mean, I'm gonna use it. Like, I end up sitting in the office gaming for a while, and I feel like I'm separate from the family. So now I can just sit on the couch or whatever and be in the same room with other humans and game. So that's
Yeah.
basically the reason I'm getting it.
Yeah, I feel that too. Cause like having easier access to my PC games would be pretty fun or pretty good. And like, what was that other Steam product that they no longer make and is expensive as fuck now, secondhand? It was like
The
the
Steam Link.
Yeah, I want one of those, dude, to like take in the living room because sometimes I don't always want to sit in my desk chair at my desk, you know? Like I want to kick back and play a PC game because I mostly play with controller anyway.
Yeah, I had one and it just fucking died on me. I don't know if I can get it going again, but I I didn't use it all that much. I don't know. I don't remember why, but wasn't that great.
I remember
Um
they were giving out basically the Steam Deck for like $5 and I think it was 2018 or 2019
yeah,
before
the
they
Steam Link.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, Steam Link, my bad. They're just handing them shits out and I almost bought one, but I didn't have a PC at the time, so I thought I wouldn't have use for it. But now I regret not getting it. So, hold on. This may be weird to mention like on the audio podcast, but we just got rated on Twitch
That
by
that's
her.
cool.
Yeah, Hurricane of Thoughts rated you with a party of 4. Welcome everyone. Thanks for bringing your
Hello.
friends over. Thank you, thank you. Hope
Uh,
you enjoy the show.
I appreciate it. Steve says he's got a bunch of Steam links. Maybe you can get one from him.
Hey, let me get one of them Steam links, bro, for free, please.
What? Wait, hold on. What's the Steam Link do?
It's
it's
like you go ahead, you
I'm
tell.
sorry. It extends your PC gaming to another room. So if you can hook it up with an HDMI cable and an Ethernet cable, you will get a premium. You can basically stream your PC games anywhere that you connect that to.
Yeah,
Um,
you can. I think it does like Bluetooth with controllers as well.
mhm.
So yeah, it's just like I was saying earlier. If you want to go in your living room and just connect it to your TV, just kick back on the couch with a controller, like that's how you would do it. You can also do it. Steam has the built-in thing where you can stream to another PC.
Yeah.
But I would think you'd have to. I don't know. I've tried that and I cannot get that shit working.
Really? I only had issues if the other game if the game launches a different launcher, then it gets fucking weird. Um but I mean it works pretty okay. And it's the same exact technology as Steam Link. So if it didn't work
Yeah.
well for you with another computer,
I'm probably doing something very wrong. But I'll have to revisit. But I do want that Steve. That I was about to call it the Steve link. Send me the Steam link, Steve. But
yeah, Steve, do
we
things.
we got anything else on this, or are we ready to move into our last and final topic?
No, I'm good. You got anything ready?
Nope.
All right. So our last and final topic is we're just going to talk about our recent endeavors into Twitch streaming with the podcast and just my personal Twitch stream. So yeah, Steve, do you want to tell them what you've been doing with the podcast channel this week and over
Yeah,
the weekend?
I've been failing at gaming, man. Especially Dead by Daylight. I was getting my ass kicked. I haven't played it in a while, but I have like 100 hours, which is a lot for me in Dead by Daylight. And when I played it this weekend, I was just getting rolled. I was the first one hooked as a survivor. I didn't catch a single survivor when I was the killer. It was not good, but I had some interaction and some people joined us. It was fun. Hopefully, it was entertaining watching me struggle. I also played Binding of Isaac, which I never played before, but I know people love that game, and it was fucking fun. It was a lot of fun, but there's so much shit, literal shit. Like every joke in the game is about poop, and I don't I don't know why. Like it's so weird to me. And I asked my cousin who loves that fucking game, and he's like, because poops are funny. So
Poop is funny. I agree.
but I just didn't understand why everything was scatological. But either way, game was a lot of fun, and I'm gonna revisit that one. I'll play that one again.
Dude, I've never played Binding of Isaac, but I got really into the lore of that shit for like a week. It's interesting and very scary. Like the game I mean it doesn't really look innocent just looking at it cuz like the main character is like a meat boy like crying constantly. But like there's some dark shit in there. Like apparently like the kid's mom would like keep him in his room or some shit, something about a Bible. That game is really like religious or
Yeah,
has
there's a
like
lot of
Yes.
biblical shit in
religious
there.
undertones. So like just
Yeah.
hearing about all of that shit, it was really like creepy. I need to play it.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of like Hades, where you just start over and you have to go through the first, second, the third levels or stages, um, and you lose your power ups when you die. But it's randomly generated, so it doesn't get really repetitive. The boss you have to fight on each level is random, so you can just keep playing it and yeah, get pissed off like I did and you lose and quit.
Yeah, I need remind me whenever you get free time, let me know and I will help spruce up the official Juxtaposition podcast stream overlay for you.
Okay, that sounds good.
But as far as me streaming, I did a fifth or is either like 14 and a half hours or 15 hours 15-hour long stream on Saturday. I played so yeah, started with Monster Hunter Rise, and I want to talk about Monster Hunter Rise after this. Um Monster Hunter Rise, then I moved over to Genshin Impact, my worst enemy because it steals all my money. And then I replayed Near Automata for the rest of it. And I had an absolute fucking blast. It was that was my longest stream I've ever done. But I got when I was playing Near, I got through two endings. There's five canon endings that you get a different ending on each playthrough, so you have to like play it. You don't have to repeat the same story or anything except for the first two playthroughs. You play as one character on the first playthrough and then the other character on the second playthrough. Then after you finish that second playthrough, it's a completely different game beyond that. It's so fucking good. I cannot recommend that game enough. The music is great, the combat is great, and the main character is like butt, bro. It's It is a great butt. Like in the game, she's wearing a skirt and you're a robot or an android. You can self destruct. So when you self destruct in game, she loses the skirt. So her ass is just out. As soon as I got control of my character, I self destructed. So I could look at cheeks my whole playthrough. But anyway, that's not the point.
For fuck's sake, man.
The point is, Nier Automata is a great game and everyone should play it. But I want to talk about Monster Hunter, bro. I know I said um it was a toss up between Monster Hunter Rise on Switch and the Nier Replicant remake for like my game of the year when we did that a few episodes ago. And I didn't realize how much time I put into Monster Hunter until I went back and or Nintendo sends you like a year in review of your like what you did for the year on Switch. And surprisingly in 2020, 2021, I put in more hours of Monster Hunter than I did any other game on Switch. I was like, wow. I didn't realize I played it that much. But Monster Hunter Rise released on PC on Friday of last week, and it just has like enhanced graphics, shit like that. Because the Switch one was, I don't know how that fucking game ran on Switch, bro. It's actually crazy. But just enhanced graphics, like 60 frames a second, fucking like 4K, I think, all that good shit if you want it. My PC can't handle it, but I did bump up the graphics and it looks great. The controls are way more responsive and it just feels better on like an actual system that can handle the fucking game. But I think Monster Hunter Rise, bro, might be my game of the year for 2021. It was so good. That is the only game that I've ever played where I never get bored. Ever. I played that game for 5 hours straight, no breaks, just constant killing monsters on Saturday. And I had a blast every step of the way. There's just so many monsters, so many weapons, so many armor sets. You get a fucking dog, you get a cat. And bro, the weapons in Monster Hunter, I don't know if you've ever like looked into them, but they're so different. Like it's not just a sword or like a bow and arrow or like a spear, I guess. I mean, they have those, but then there's also like a variation of this. The you know what a lance is, don't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a variation of the lance in there. It's called the gun lance. It's a lance mixed with a fucking like gigantic revolver, bro. It's so fucking cool. But yeah, I think I'll stop talking about Monster Hunter because that's not what people came here for. Uh, yeah,
Sure it
just
is.
yeah, just we've been me and Steve have just been streaming more recently. We've been having a lot of fun with it. We're both trying to grow our communities, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, for the podcast, we never really do a lot of gaming streams, but like all we do on our off time is game. So I appreciate you, Steve, streaming on this one and your downtime because that I don't know, it's just we're gaming anyways. So like it'd be
Yeah.
nice for people to see it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make a commitment to play at least once a week. I'm gonna try to get more in. I'm I'm wondering. I guess I'll have to ask the community whether I should play like Dead by Daylight, more current games, or if I should play some retros. Hook up the Retron and play some classics.
True.
Definitely up open for suggestions. I think that's where I'm actually okay playing like classic platformers and puzzlers, which obviously they make current ones, but Super Mario World is the best game ever made, so I can always go back to play that.
We need to see if we can finally get that what were we using? Was it Retro Arch
Yeah,
to with
yep.
the net play? I would love to do retro gameplays with everyone since like we can't physically meet together due to distance and, COVID and shit.
Yeah, I it's just something stupid we're missing on it. We Once we have some time where all three of us can tweak and test it, I'm sure we can get it going.
Yeah. It'd be
Two
a blast.
two
I
of us are
really
in IT, so we should be able to fucking figure it out.
We need to play the wrestling, the WWE, or I guess it wasn't WWE back then. Was it NWO Revenge for
Oh
64?
yeah, I
Bro,
have that.
NWA.
I want to play that shit so fucking bad.
You joke, but there was a wrestling. There was NWA was a real wrestling company back in the day. But yeah, WCW versus NWO Revenge is fucking awesome. I have that. I have the OG on N64, and obviously I have the ROM.
Yeah,
There was
NWO.
NWO was part of WCW. That was the New World Order with Hulk Hogan and Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. And the NWA was a wrestling organization from the 50s all the way through the 80s
No,
that turned
NWA
in.
was the rap group.
No, that was later. Um,
No, I don't know, man. I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure
sure
I
that
saw
was
it on the movie.
I'm pretty sure that was Ice Cube and Easy E.
Yeah.
yeah, but he did the elbow drop off the top rope, Ice Cube,
No
and
way.
it was badass.
I don't remember that part.
NWA became the WCW, basically.
The CW. Isn't that
Yeah,
shitty ass TV network?
yeah,
That's
the
where
UPN
the Flash
and
comes from.
WB turned
Holy
into
shit,
CW.
UPN.
I forgot about
You just
UPN.
unlocked a fucking hidden memory, bro. Holy shit. I
That's
used
where I watched House of Pain.
bro, was that where the Bernie Mac show used to come on?
Yes, absolutely.
Bernie
Bro,
Mac Bernie Mac was the first run on Fox, but the reruns were on UPN.
that's crazy. Steve, you're old.
Fuck you.
Yeah. You,
Wait,
hey,
old?
Demetrius, do you remember Kids WB?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's go. Saturday morning cartoons. They had Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah, Sonic in
Hell
that
yeah.
bitch.
Oh my goodness. I love some Jackie Chan Adventures.
Same with the talismans and the grandpa,
One
bro.
more thing.
It's oh my, I need to watch that shit. Or it probably sucks now, but like Jackie Chan was actually in that fucking show, bro.
Yeah, it was his show.
They had matter of fact, they had him on the intro, like IRL Jackie Chan, and he morphed into animated Jackie Chan.
Didn't look nothing like him.
Oh shit.
Man. But back to the streaming thing. What are your plans? We haven't really talked about it too much because you just like be streaming when you feel like it on the
Basically.
channel. But what do you have any plans for upcoming content for the streams and stuff? Any
Uh
playthroughs of any full games or anything?
no, I mean I was gonna see what people wanted. Like I said, I'm happy to play Dead by Daylight and hopefully I get better again because I was pretty fucking good. I'm not lying. or or I can play some classic games. I mean I'm happy to play with whatever people are looking for. I just like to unwind and fucking I mean do it anyways, might as well stream it.
Exactly. I would love. I mean, I don't know the grind of like ranking up and stuff. It's always fun to watch. At least whenever I see streamers doing that, like I'm here for the journey. And like I feel like that'll have pretty good retention as well because once they're invested, they want to see you grow. I would think.
Yeah, I mean, so I was playing Binding of Isaac. I played a little bit of Undertale. I didn't do that on stream, and I played about like an hour and a half of Dead by Daylight. So I'm happy to play any of those, or like I said, I can play some retro Super Mario, whatever. Um, I'm just I want to put out what people want to watch. So let me know, or I'll just fucking pick one and start streaming and hope people like it.
For sure. I would love to you play Undertale and then I can stream on the podcast channel um Deltarune because
Okay.
I'm not sure, is that a sequel or is it just like a spin-off of it? But either way,
Think it's a sequel.
they're connected. And then I guess I don't know, it'd be cool. We could talk about this off stream. I'm just thinking of all the possibilities of just like how we would do the gaming streams because I would definitely like to sit in like in chat and talk with you about like the game and stuff. I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, I can. I basically and I just started Undertale. I was playing it on my laptop, so the save isn't. I can just do it on the desktop, start from scratch, and stream that shit and watch the progress.
It'd be pretty sick. Yeah, that sounds
Well,
nice. We need to talk more about that off stream. We won't talk about it on here because it's kind of like boring, I guess. But yeah, that's about all I got. Oh wait, we didn't do the thing. If you have any questions, concerns, or ad possibilities, you can contact us or you can reach us at contact@justaposition.com. Again, that is contact@justaposition.com. Omaha Steaks, we want you. What is it? Raycon Ray J, we want you. Fucking
oh,
Casper mattresses. NordVPN.
it's just so you know, it's actually contact at justapositionpodcast.com. So
Oh,
I don't know if
contact.
you've been emailing.
Yeah, contact at justapositionpodcast.com. We will see your emails. It's an empty mailbox right now. We need some we need some attention, please.
Also, I actually updated our page, so I embedded the official Juxtaposition Podcast Twitch page and your it's bonus room page. So if you
Woo!
want to see what's going on and visit the homepage, there's a contact form right there. You don't even have to email us. You can contact us right from the homepage, and you can see what's going on with our most recent, or if we're live, you can watch it right there. But yeah, let us know. We're constantly trying to update and put content out there for you. So let us know what you like, what you don't like, and we'll adjust our shit to keep you guys happy.
Yeah, because all we've been doing is catering to like our friends. Like we know what our friends like. we want some different opinions because they always just agree with us and we want more. But yeah, if you check out the website, odds are I'll be streaming or like the podcast, Steve or myself will be streaming something. So yeah, if you like, because I know a lot of people tend to watch streams versus like TV or movies like for background noise or anything like that. So if you're interested in, or if you're more in the stream watching space, then definitely check out the website. But I will say we work cringe 9 to 5s. Do not tune in between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We will not be there on weekdays. On weekends, that's a different story. Because on weekends, I'll stream at like fucking 7 a.m. all day. So yeah, we work cringe 9 to 5s because the podcast hasn't made us rich yet.
Make us rich, people.
Yeah, make us rich. We want your money. It's Patreon coming soon. We will be selling pictures of our feet and signed. This may be difficult, but signed picture or no, signed actual underwear. I have a bag ready right now.
Game worn underwear. True story.
Unwashed after a hard day's work of sitting in a chair doing IT. So like it's got the frustration in it. But anyway, anyway, we're about to head out. Thanks for tuning in. Also, thanks for the raid again, Hurricane of Thoughts. Thanks for all the people who came through and followed. We are 11 follows away from reaching affiliate on Twitch. So that's awesome. That's a huge goal. I would love to start the year with reaching affiliate on Twitch. So if you listen to
Yeah, hell
this,
yeah.
check out our Twitch, drop us a follow. We'd really appreciate it. But with that, that has been the Justaposition podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week. Adios.
Adios.